What's going on, everybody? I am back with another Prize Picks NBA player props video. Going to be breaking down the Game 2 picks for the NBA Finals. Got 5 picks that you win some money over here on Prize Picks. As always, if you haven't signed up for Prize Picks, would highly recommend you check them out. It is a player props website and app where you can win money off of picking the over and under on things like players, assists, points, rebounds, assists, fantasy score, etc. Go ahead and use that promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match deposit up to $100 today. Again, that is code KJK DFS. Go ahead and lock that in. Get that free money offer and start winning some money over here on Prize Picks, guys. And if you are going to be very serious about Prize Picks, I do offer premium content packages at the link below in the description. Patreon.com/KJK_DFS. I know the NBA season is winding down here, but no worries because I do cover MLB. Really big on MLB, so if you want to check that out. If you don't know much about MLB, you come to the right place because I can teach you a lot about that as well. So I know we're going to be transitioning here after the finals, but for now, we got these picks. If you enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. The like goal on all these videos is going to be 200 likes. So, let's get into it. Going to go team by team as always, and the first team I want to talk about is the Boston Celtics, the away team in Golden State. They were able to steal Game 1. This game comes with a 215.5 over-under, a 4-point spread in favor of the Golden State Warriors. And the first guy I want to talk about is going to be Jason Tatum, and we're going to be rocking with his rebounds over here on Prize Picks. I like the over 6.5 rebounds for Jason Tatum. Has hit this in 4 of the last 5. Last time out, didn't quite hit there, but a few reasons I like this pick. One, his rebounding chances are way over this number. If you look at his rebounding chances on this during the playoffs, he's averaging 11 rebound chances per game, which obviously is much better than the 6.5 line. You see the results, 10, 9, 12, 8. And then lastly, Robert Williams is dealing with a bit of an injury. We've seen him be somewhat limited. I'm not really sure how long he can really patrol the floor. They've been playing him like 20 minutes as is. He's questionable. He might not even play. I do think that's going to kind of bump up Jason Tatum's rebounding numbers. We saw Robert Williams play 24 minutes in that first game, while Derek White played 32 off the bench. Peyton Pritchard 16, Daniel Tice 6. They were really, really thin on the bench. Grant Williams went out there for 16 minutes. But other than that, they're really looking to just stay really solid with this first unit, it looks like, outside of Robert Williams, who they kind of went small ball with Derek White, which we've seen the Golden State Warriors play that small ball lineup so often. But it's not really too surprising to me. So for that reason, Jason Tatum plays lots of minutes as well, 42 minutes per game, 40-plus minutes. He's just going to have ample opportunity. I don't think the line's really appropriate for the amount of rebounding opportunities he's getting. And then, like I said, when you take Robert Williams off the floor, kind of think it opens up more of an opportunity for him to be a quote-unquote second big man to Al Horford. So I like the over 6.5 rebounds for Jason Tatum. Pick number 1 on the video here. Pick number 2, we're going to be going down to Al Horford, who had a fantastic Game 1. He's been fantastic throughout the entire playoffs, and he's contributing in all categories. He's playing massive minutes. You can see last time out, he was on the floor for 33 minutes. I would not be surprised to see him be able to play even more than that going forward. And for that reason, I do really like his points, rebounds, and assists prop over here on Prize Picks. 23.5 just seems too low. He put up 35 last time out, and I'm expecting a lot more of the same out of him. He can score. He's a very efficient shooter. He can rebound. He can assist. He can do it all. I mean, Al Horford's just a really well-rounded big man that contributes all over the place. He had 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 26 points, so really let the points carry him in Game 1. Not always the case, though. You can see the game before, 14 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 points, 16 points, 5 assists, 7 rebounds, and another game where he had a good PRA game. So that's kind of what I'm looking for out of Big Al. Has only hit this in 2 of the last 5, but it's the NBA Finals, man. And the Miami Heat, that series was kind of ugly, slow paced. There were some tons of blowouts. Like, I'm not going to let those numbers deter me away from targeting Al Horford PRA. It's been a favorite of mine throughout the entire playoffs, and I'm going to continue to go back to it. Just seems so easy. The minutes are there. He really does contribute in all 3 of the categories. And he will play big minutes, and they need him in the finals, man. There's no more resting for the next series, I can tell you that much. These wins are very important. So I like the over 23.5 points, rebounds, and assists for Al Horford as pick number 2 on the video today. Pick number 3, we're going to be going to the bench, and we're going to talk about Derek White, the guy that, like I just said, played a ton of minutes in Game 1. 32 minutes, 6 for 11 from the field, and really think they're looking to him for, a scoring punch off the bench that they've been missing in prior years to this team. And when they need to kind of give Marcus Smart a rest or something, or get some more shooting on the floor, or Jaylen Brown, it's Derek White that they're turning to. And once again, I think he has a very friendly line, specifically on his scoring. 9.5 points for Derek White. I will gladly take the over here. He's hit this in 4 of the last 5. He's averaging 15.6 over his last 5. And just played massive minutes that last time out, man. You really can't ask for much more from a guy that has a 9.5 point line. Like, You know, I wouldn't be surprised to see by the end of the series this climb up to 11.5, 12.5, 13.5 even, possibly, if he continues to play this amount of minutes, which I'm expecting him to. Like I said, with the Golden State Warriors and how they play that small ball lineup, it makes a lot of sense that it's opening up more run. And he was playing 41, 29, 33 minutes in the Miami series as is. Took 11 shots. He went 5 for 8 from the three-point arc. He also got the line and went 4 for 4 from there. So scoring in so many different ways, playing a lot of minutes for a line that's only set at 9.5. Pick number 3, I really do like the over 9.5 points for Derek White. Pick number 4, we're going to be switching on over to the Golden State Warriors side. And we're going to be going with Stephen Curry. We're going to be talking about his points. He had to put up a big scoring night in Game 1, and I'm expecting more of the same, man. I mean, he is the captain of this team. If they're going to make it and win these NBA Finals, I expect them to do so on Stephen Curry's back. And I expect him to continue to take massive shot volume. Game 1 took a lot of shots, and I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. Looking at his shot volume in Game 1, you can see 25 shots from the field over 38 minutes, 7 for 14 from behind the arc, 3 for 4 from behind at the free throw line, 34 points. It's Stephen Curry, man. They need him. And honestly, Klay hasn't shot the best so far throughout the playoffs at times, even though he had a pretty great scoring night the night before, or that last game in Dallas where he put up 32. Really hasn't been shooting the most effective throughout the playoffs, so I think naturally that's going to kind of funnel some more shot volume to Stephen Curry, especially just feeding the hot hand after a big Game 1. Feed the hot hand, let him continue to shoot. I think he continues to put up 30+. Like the over 28.5 points for Stephen Curry as pick number 4. And pick number 5, another guy that contributes in all categories, racks up the steals, the blocks. He'll score some, not a lot, but he'll get the assists, the rebounds. It's Draymond Green. He's kind of the heart and soul of this team. He's going to play massive minutes. And I like his fantasy scores, pick number 5 here. He played 38 minutes last time out, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 points. He shot terribly and he fouled out. Only shot 2 for 12, man. If he could just shoot a little bit better, he would have hit the fantasy score. And he didn't even get the most blocks and steals that we know he's capable of. This is a guy that racks up a lot of blocks and steals. He only got 2 steals, 0 blocks in Game 1. Would not be surprised to see those ramp up. We're going to be going with the fantasy score for that reason. Massive minutes, all categories. Good fantasy point per minute guy in Draymond Green. I like the over 28 fantasy score. He's hit this in 3 of the last 5. Just barely missed it in Game 1. And like I said, he shot terribly. If he could have just made one more bucket, he's there. And I want to continue to target the Draymond Green fantasy score. Always a favorite of mine. Blocks and steals, man. He can get 4 or 5 blocks and steals. You get 3 points for every one of those for the fantasy score. That adds up quick. So I like the over 28 fantasy score for Draymond Green. And that's going to be my 5 picks to get you winning some money in this NBA Finals Game 2 slate. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. Check out the premium content packages if you're interested. And if you haven't signed up for Prizepicks, use that promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match deposit up to $100 on your first deposit today. Wishing you guys all the best of luck on your props for this Game 2, and we'll see you in the next one.